Hey, what's up? My name is Quest the Wordsmith, one half of the Freestyle Fam.
And I'm Mike Testa, I'm the other half.
And I'm the Kraken. And we're here to talk about our new project called the Kraken Versus. Basically, the project is battle beats versus battle rhymes. So, the last couple of years I've been doing a lot of battles. And so I have these, this catalog of battle beats, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? Well, along comes these guys, and I was like, there's an idea. So I figured we try to put this project together, just strictly pounding the beats, pounding the rhymes. It's not about fancy hooks or anything, it's just about beats and bars. So if you want that musical insanity to work out, go download it now.
Head Kraken had hosted.
Right, Head Kraken's hosting it. Yep, we got Andy Mineo, doing his bit, between one of the songs. Actually, it's right before the Underdog song. So yeah. Which has been a favorite so far.
It's like the single of this project.
Yeah, we have also Keynote from the Bodega Brothers, so shout out to them.
I remember when we first started getting into talks, you heard one of our CDs, I think a day later, we were on Google Chat.
Well, sort of. Actually, there was a link by a mutual friend of ours. He posted a link, like, check this out, and I almost didn't click on it. And so I was like, let me just click on it and see what this is. And then I was like, hey, you know these guys? I'm like, literally, you know these guys? He's like, yeah. I was like, send me everything they got. And so I had a trip coming up for the weekend. I put everything I wanted to listen to and just drove around that whole weekend traveling, listening. And by Monday or Tuesday, we were on a video chat. And while on video chat, I'm sending
them
beats and they're listening to them. And so like a week later, I got the track Scooby-Doo that we did. And then Underdog followed after that.
I remember when I first heard Underdog.
Yeah. That joint was ridiculous.
Lord help everybody in a 100-mile radius. That joint, I was intimidated by the beat, and that does not happen. But Kraken is pretty nice with it. But that whole thing had this theatrical feel, and I'm like, you know what? I have to come. You got to come correct with this and artistic. That was
right.
Especially a beat like that because it's so epic. It commands your best foot forward, and a lot of the time you're not necessarily getting music that's making you put your best foot forward. So when you do get it, it's like you have to.
That's the beauty of this
stress
relationship,
even more,
though.
right?
There's a lot of great beat makers out there, and whatever you want to call the it that this man has, pulls like we have not experienced before. Pulls the best out of us. So this is a perfect relationship,
And I think because we come from New York and we're so involved, and not necessarily involved, but we're so familiarized with that battle circuit. When you bring the battle beat element to the table, it turns into like, whoa, we can work together. And then it was very organic in nature. We got a lot of work done real quick.
The essence of the challenge.
Yeah.
So when I started getting these tracks back from them, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Because I've really been I had this idea a few years ago, and there was a couple failed attempts of trying to get it going, whatever, and it didn't work out. So when they sent me back those songs, I was like, you know what? I got an idea. Well, that idea was, still there. Let me just share it with them. So I shared it with them, and they were all in. So it was, and by that time I was into heavy battling, doing a lot of beat battles, and this is what they do. They've got this jam box they walk around with. It's sitting over on the side, off to the side, chilling, and that it's called Marquise. They've even named it, and it's seen a lot of street corners because they go they go to the streets, they minister to people, they educate them, they beat their souls down, and they rebuild them.
She's logged more street time than concrete. So they go to the street corners and get it in. That's why they hone their craft. So it's perfectly fitting for me to do a project with them. So we're pretty excited about it. Just go download it, share it, rate it, comment on it. It's free 99. You can't beat that. So yeah. So it's free music, beats and bars, musical insanity workout. So if you're looking for the cute stuff, the hooks you can sing to, not your kind of project, download it anyways, Kraken versus Freestyle Fam.
Kraken versus Freestyle Fam.
Spoiler, Freestyle Fam wins. But I'm just putting it out there.
You have to get the project to really figure that out. We'll see. Yeah.
But Freestyle Fam does win.
And so if I lose, that means we gotta do a rematch, right?
Absolutely.
You know that, right?
We gotta do number 2. We gotta do number 2.
Yeah, maybe number 2.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. I've got to break the tie. There we go. Right. We'll try that. So I really think it's something unique that the industry don't have, and it's not to knock what's out there. I think it brings balance to what's out there.
Right.
It adds to hey, we've got all of this, but wow, if you really want something like this, which I don't think we've really seen a lot, we have that now. So I would love to, make that some kind of brand like the Kraken Versus Freestyle Fam or Kraken Versus, you know, like a series or something. If people want it, you know, like you have to kind of see what the people do as far as the response to it. So, I mean, I'm up for it. But I think next on deck for them, we're gonna try to like get an album together.
Yeah, that'll be a real retail.
Yeah, that would be
project.
the next retail type situation. So
Sure.
look forward.
God willing by the summer.
Yeah, we're shooting for the summer actually, so we'll see what happens.
Go download that joint.
If you type in Freestyle Fam on DatPiff, it'll come up.
Also, AudioMac.
Audiomac.com.
Yeah.
It's
Your
also available at freestylefam.com along with another host of mixtapes, etc. So you can see the evolution.
And it should be on SoundCloud somewhere too. So
Yeah.
go to Rapzilla,
My man,
SoundCloud.
that is up to you. Good sir.
Nah, it should be on Rapzilla by the time y'all see this interview.
Rapzilla!